Hello everyone, I'm from Mrs. Fatima Nasser, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of the most popular, well-known drug in Nigeria and worldwide, Amoxiclav. I know what so many of you are thinking. What's Amoxiclav like? That's not popular. I don't know what Amoxiclav is. Amoxiclav is popularly known as Augmentin. Yes, but Augmentin is just a brand name. Amoxiclav is what's originally in the drug, meaning the combination of amoxicillin, and clavulanic acid. So today I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to tell you why is amoxiclav important for you, why is there the combination of amoxicillin and clavulanic acid, the popularly well-known brands when it comes to Nigeria for amoxiclav, that is the alternatives of augmentin, because let's be realistic, augmentin is not very expensive. I think the least you can find augmentin is like 30,000, but you can find an alternative of augmentin for as low as 5,000 naira. So I'm going to mention all the brands. I might not know the prices of each of them, but I'm going to mention all the brands that are alternative to augmentin today. Amoxiclav, let's get down to it. Let's talk about the brands so that we don't forget. The alternative brands to augmentin when it comes to amoxiclav or co-amoxiclav are the well-known augmentin. We have the clavulin, we have the curam amoxiclav, we have clavox, clavonate, as well as the pic 625. Honestly, you just see 625 in front of the package. What is amoxiclav? Amoxiclav is the combination of amoxicillin and clavulanic acid. We all know amoxicillin, and I know so many will be thinking, why can't I just take amoxicillin? The reason you can't just take amoxicillin is because there are certain bacteria that require the combination of the amoxicillin and clavulanic acid. The amoxicillin fights the bacteria, while the clavulanic acid acts as a shield, acts as a weapon to fight bacteria that have shields around them to help the amoxicillin in working. I have an analogy for you here. So imagine amoxicillin as a soldier. The amoxicillin is supposed to fight the bacteria. But then imagine if the bacteria have a shield around it and amoxicillin doesn't have a weapon that can break that shield. Clavulanic acid is going to act as that weapon that will help in making sure it breaks the shield so that amoxicillin can do its job. That's why we need the combination of amoxicillin and clavulanic acid. You're wondering what do you treat with amoxiclav augmented? I see so many people misusing this drug, and honestly, it's not good. You use amoxiclav for treating chest infection like bronchitis as well as pneumonia, throat infection like pharyngitis and tonsillitis, ear infection like otitis media, urinary tract infection, skin and wound infection, as well as dental infection. You do not, I repeat, you do not use amoxiclav or any form of amoxiclav or any brand of amoxiclav to treat malaria, typhoid, or viral flu or cold. I see so many people actually treating viral flu or cold, but it is more popularly used for typhoid. You do not use amoxiclav to treat typhoid, malaria, viral flu, or cold. It's not possible. It's not going to work. It's for only the infections I actually mentioned or any wound or skin infection. And please do not just go and buy it because I said it treats wounds or skin or wound infection. Make sure to talk to your doctor first, get a consultation first, and make sure that it's necessary before buying it. How do you take amoxiclav? Okay, first of all, amoxiclav comes in two different forms. There is a 1,000 milligram amoxiclav and there is a 625 milligrams of amoxiclav. If you are using the 625 milligram of amoxiclav, you should know that it contains 500 milligram of amoxicillin and 125 milligram of clavulanic acid, while the 1,000 milligram amoxiclav contains 875 milligram of amoxicillin and 125 milligram of clavulanic acid, and you're supposed to take this drug BID, meaning twice daily. If you start taking it at 8 a.m., you should take the next dose at 8 p.m. until you finish the course of your medication. And for me personally, I always advise you take it 1 hour before you eat. Take your amoxiclav 1 hour before you eat or 1 hour after you eat to avoid any stomach upset. Drink a lot of water when you take any antibiotic or any drug or your amoxiclav in particularly, and do not keep taking your drugs. And if you skip any drug, do not double dose it, because it can cause serious problems. It can cause serious problems. Make sure to always take your full course. Usually when you're given amoxiclav, you're expected to take it for 5 to 7 days if you have mild infection, and you're expected to take it for 10 to 10 days if you have more severe infection. And the golden rule is to make sure you finish your full course of amoxiclav or any antibiotic given to you. Do you see how I keep repeating that you should finish your full course of antibiotic? There's a reason, because if you don't finish your full antibiotic, the full course of your amoxiclav dosage that was given to you by a doctor, you eventually burn something known as antibiotic resistance. Antibiotic resistance is when you don't finish your antibiotic, you stop halfway, and then the infection comes back. When you take your antibiotics again, it might not work, because that bacteria is now susceptible, is now used to that antibiotic, that it might not actually work. So let's talk about the side effects that amoxiclav can have. Everything have its own side effect. Even water have a side effect. So the side effects amoxiclav you can get from amoxiclav is, we have the common side effects, and we have the more severe side effects. If you have the common side effects, you can just make a call to your doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can either give you an alternative of what you can take, or he can say maybe that's normal and all those things, or he can ask you to stop taking the antibiotic. You can get a stomach or upset, you can get a nausea, diarrhea, or sometimes just a little scare rash. But if you get this severe side effects, make sure to run to your doctor. Run. I mean it, like run to your doctor. When you take amoxiclav and you see your skin or your eyes turning yellow, that means your liver is actually reacting to the amoxiclav. Run. If you take amoxiclav and you feel swelling of your tongue or maybe difficulty breathing, run. You really need to see your doctor right now, as soon as possible. It's not even funny, to be honest. So, who and who should avoid amoxiclav? The first person to avoid amoxiclav is someone that is actually allergic to penicillin. That's why your doctors are going to ask, are always asking you, is there any drug that you are allergic to, or anything that you are allergic to? Please and please feel comfortable to tell him or her what you are allergic to, so that you don't prescribe something that can cause you severe or dangerous side effects. As people with severe liver problems should definitely avoid amoxiclav, because it's going to target their liver, and their liver might not be able to process amoxiclav. And people that have extraordinary drinking problem, when it comes to alcohol, please avoid amoxiclav, because it's just going to cause more stress to your liver. Or if it is not extraordinary, take that amoxiclav with water, please. Do not take it with alcohol. And also, please, I'm repeating, do not self-medicate. Do not self-medicate. Just because you watched this video and I dissected amoxiclav for you doesn't mean that you should actually self-medicate yourself. Honestly, the one thing I feel like you should take away when it comes to this video should be amoxiclav is very, very powerful, but it's not magical. It doesn't treat every single thing. And also, it is very, very good when you use it correctly, and it is very, very dangerous when you use it incorrectly, if it's misused. So please and please, just because your friend actually popped amoxiclav and it worked for him, doesn't mean you should pop amoxiclav as well. It can cause some serious dangerous interactions, or side effects that can actually affect your health. Make sure to follow your doctor's prescription. Make sure to follow the guidance of your pharmacist. And if you like this video and you feel like this video helped you to understand amoxiclav, make sure to give us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as leave some comments down below of what you want us to discuss next, or if you have any problems, tell us what you need us to discuss. I have to check my mic if it's working. Thank you.